Hi, Bella Shamporadia, Master Hair Designer, Lead Educator and daughter of Bella Secret. I would love to share with you about the product knowledge and the tools. The right choice of product and the tools always make you successful in your hairdressing or hairstyling or hair designing, whatever you want to do, even in at homes. So what I want to start with the products. Number one product that I would like to talk is about the scalp treatment. As long as the scalp is nurtured and is comfortable, always you get best result. So if there is any irritation in the scalp, I always love to nourish the scalp first. The second product choice that we have to have, number one, always we go to the ends of the hair after the treatment. The ends of the treatment, you can see that there are creams and there are oils. What's the difference? Why we want to choose a cream versus an oil? You know that there are three type of fabrics. There is fine, medium and coarse. There is also texture in the hair. We can be straight or we can be curly, or we can be in between, wavy hair. When we are choosing creams, we are addressing the character of the hair. What's the character of the hair? If it's a straight hair, obviously we want to go for the volumes. If we have coarse hair or curly hair, we want to go for the creamy products because we want it more manageable. We want it to be more soft, and during the work it works with your textures, with your hands when you are working. So on the creams, we have lighter creams for finer the hair, and more thicker creams means what? There is more oil in the cream base. When I'm not satisfied, I have 100% curly hair with a coarse fabric. So what I do, I always add my creams. On top of that, I always add oils. Oils always soften and give shine to your hair. Again, in the oil base, we have to understand there are very, very light oils that they only give you shine, or you can find also more nurturing oils that give more softness to the hair. So what is the purpose of using any kind of product? It's simplify your work. If it's not simplifying your work, what's going to happen? At the end result, you're not going to have the desired look that you are looking for. Another product that we always use is our volumizer. Why we are always working with the volumizer? Because according to the trend right now, volume is the hottest trend right now. We want big, larger hair. So what the product is going to give us is the mousses or our gels. Again, we can have light mousse for if we have medium fabric or if we have curly fabric, but still we are looking for volume. Why? Because head is very important. Maybe head shape is smaller. Then we have coarser for the more finer fabric. We have more volumizing mousses in there, or foams, that way it can bring more extended hair to us. Then there are gels always, that the gels, what is good, slick look is coming for the fall. We're going to have lots of 80s coming back in the slick gel looks. Gels are also one kind of volumizing before you're blow drying. Also you can use on your wet works that you are doing. Then I'm moving from the fabrics to the brushes. One thing that I would like to touch about the product choice, always we have to remember two emergencies, fundamentals that we have to always focus. Was hair type that I always, a minute ago I addressed, and is the head shape. Head shape can vary. Nobody knows what's a head shape under the hair. So head shape can be smaller or head shape can be larger. Normally when you are always suffering that you have volume, not only have lots of curly hair, at the same time if you touch your head shape, you will see that even you have a larger, nicer head shape. That's causing you always to look for more oils and more creamy based products. You want why? Because you want the hair to go more sleek and more soft. Which versus people that they are looking like me for a more volume. Why? Although I have a lots of nice curls, But one difference is my secret, because it's a fine hair. At the same time, look at my head shape, how small and flat it is. If I go at the beginning, when I started hairdressing, I was doing blow drying and I didn't like it, because 1 hour later my hair was flat to my head and my body looks fuller. Between the work I learned and I created the whole philosophy about how it's very important to understand the 5 pillars. We have to understand the size of the head to the body. We have to understand the fabric of the hair, if it's fine, medium or coarse, or either it's straight or wavy or curly. We have to understand the head shape of the head. At the same time, we have to always focus to the health of the hair with our product choice and to our tools towards the health of the hair. Face shapes, we know that the industry is talking about it all the time. We have so many times with the face shapes. There is so much knowledge in there. All of my YouTubes, all of my colleagues, they are doing great job, and I appreciate all of the techniques they put in there, but always remember the understanding your head shape and the fabric of the hair is what you have to focus, number 1. The tools for the brushes, the finer your fabric, the larger the brush, the coarser and curlier your fabric, your Japanese brushes. For your hairline, you have to always use finer brushes, because the hairline, it has very small hair. There is no way you can have these brushes getting those hair to be thin and ready for your look. My board brushes is my number 1 brushes for today's styling. If you want to create that nice face, you always need to have a board brush in your tools. And the pins. And now about Velcros. We talked about the volume. Number 1 volume that you have to have, that is, if you look at the back of stage in all of the fashion shows, on the model, Victoria's Secret, any fashion shows they show, all of the models, they are wearing Velcros, because it's the easiest tool that can give you volume. During my videos, you can see how I'm going to use the Velcros. On the hairspray choice, I always love to work with the finest hairspray, because it's easier to work. I can go back and redo any work I want. At the end, finish work is the time that you bring your hardest hairspray. That way it can keep the hair in the place. Another tool that you're gonna see is my teasing brush. I love my European brushes. Industry still use the combing for the teasing. It's very good, it's very nice, but when you use your comb, you always need another brush to smooth it out. But the European brushes, you can tease it, and the side you can comb it. I'm gonna show it also in my videos. Another tools that I would like to talk about, hot tools. Our hot tools, the newest tools in our industry that I love it. I love my magic of 2000. Because this is the curler, it's a flat iron. With this tool I can do anything you think, because I can curl, I can straight, I can do anything with this curler. Second tool is your flat irons, your 1-inch flat irons. Again, it's very versatile, you can use anything you want. What's the difference between tools? Why I need my heat tools? Coarser the fabric, more curlier the fabric, more heat necessary. Finer the fabric, less heat necessary. That's why even sometimes I call it cold air during the blow drying. When I'm using, you can see if you look at your blow dryer, there is a button called cold button. That cool air, it can give you instant volume after the heat. Hold a little bit of cold air and have a nice volume in the hair. Now let me talk about the irons. The curlers, when we want to do any kind of curls in the hair, we use our irons. There is Master iron, they are easy to move for different techniques, and we have our one-tongue iron for at home. It's very easy, you wrap around, and you can use your thermal gloves to protect your hand in there. I always believe focus and discipline yourself is your number 1 goal to reach to the success. Always being prepared with every single tool next to you, always make your work easier and faster. I always believe that a great chef is a chef has good ingredients and a great team around him. In the hairdressing world, your best tools make your life easier, and the people that surrounds you always make your work more successful. Thank you for choosing our video, and I love you if you follow us or on our medias. Thank you.